Hello. Hi there. Hey there. I'm a happy little penguin V.
It's time for Daddy to make some funny.
We are building really well.
Well, I haven't even...
Let's go!
Banana.
Well, good morning. Welcome in.
For
Free. How's it going? We got Holly in the house. Good morning, Holly. Welcome. VVox, what's up, buddy? Hey! What? Camera too big. We have a TDD animator. Welcome. How we doing? Tom Voxel's here. What's up? Good morning, good morning. Ooh, woo. Ooh, woo is right. Go West, how are you? Fred. Good morning. Welcome in, everybody. Blue Tulip, G to the M. Ready for your close-up? Yeah, I wasn't. So, I guess bad news? I'm drinking decaf. Decaf coffee. I'm not sure how committed I am to it, but I think I've been drinking way too much caffeine. So I'm gonna probably just... Pathetic. Yep, V. That's how I felt about that choice too. But honestly though, I've been drinking way too much caffeine, so I think I need to take a break. Because my body was not able to keep up. It's kind of like I surpassed myself with my caffeine levels. Sleepy stream? I don't know.
Now.
Want it? Want to hear funny? Fred, no. Hey, Nicholas Mage, what's up, dude? And yeah, Holly, thanks for stopping in. Hope you have a nice morning or night. I know you and Conrad have interesting sleep schedules. I've been there. I know that feeling. Decaf's not coffee, it's color water. True, Blue Tulip, I'm not disagreeing with that. Not disagreeing. So, I have some pretty... So that was the bad news. The good news is, yesterday I spent like an hour or two trying to troubleshoot why my puzzle was breaking. And I think I figured out what was going wrong. So, essentially, I had the third battery here, which is going to be this blue one here, didn't have the correct messages on it. So by removing it all together, it prevented the endless loop from happening. Oh, thank you. So, yeah, that fixed it. So now my puzzle works. It's just, I have to recreate this blue box here, which was 5-2. So first thing I'll do is recreate the asset spawner. And I will need to get the same messages. And I think I took a screenshot before I deleted it. I'm looking at my screenshots folder. Nope, I'm a dingus. So I did not, in fact, take a screenshot. Did I really not take a screenshot? That would have helped so much. Damn. Alright, well, we can at least do some process of elimination here. So if you're hearing sounds, that's me taking screenshots. And I had that logic list, which I guess would probably be beneficial to pull up. But I'm going to try and put these messages together real quick. But yeah, either way, I am very happy that I found what the problem is. And it was essentially something I never thought was going to be the problem. Like, I assumed it was the two assets that weren't communicating, not the third asset that was just not being removed properly. So that's pretty much what happened. Alright, so this is us looking for battery 5.2. So, I need 5.0 and 3.2. Okay, it's gonna take me a moment to go through all this. Jayonha, what's up? T is probably a better choice, V. Although T takes too long? That's a terrible excuse, but that is currently my go-to excuse. Parliament without idiots. True that, Blue Tulip. And now that I'm drinking it, it tastes worse because all of you are so unsupportive. My decaf coffee tastes terrible. And I blame it on you all. So thanks. It's your fault. Okay, so we're gonna need a couple of options here that just don't exist. But it looks like I put into the system anyway. So 8.2. Which doesn't exist. It literally can't. But I'm going to put it in anyway. And then we start moving up. So that's 5.1 and 3.1. Because combined, it makes 5.2. So we need 5.1. It's laggy. And 8.1. Oh wait, no. Can't use any of those. Okay, so now we gotta do the other combinations. So what gets me 5.2 is going to be the 3 combinations, because if I'm putting the 5 battery into the 8 battery, it's going to empty it completely. Because that's the exact amount of charge we have, is 8. Ratios? I need to find a good word or term for that. Okay, but this portion is going to be me taking energy out of the battery, so that's going to be 5.3 and 3.1. Nope, 3.2. Because that's going to take 1 out and give me 5.2. I know this is complicated, but 5.4 and 3.1. 5.5 and 3.0. Wait. I'm doing it backwards. So it's the number is reversed. So 3.0 and 5.5. 3.1 and 5.4. 3.2 and 5.3. Any others? No, I think that's it. Okay, so I never had to delete the asset spawner, but I think it was this asset, so 5.2, did not have the correct reset functionality, and so that's what was causing the crash. And so when this was what was missing, and that's what I found last night. No, it's just terrible. Fair enough, V. Okay. So all these together would delete my battery. And this one allows it to be completely destroyed when I go to the next portion of the puzzle. Now, this I haven't edited, so I can just delete it. And we should be able to just test the puzzle. I'm going to go ahead and save. And this is like a fingers crossed moment, because I didn't get to test this part. And Tom also suggesting tea. Yeah, I'll try it. But I have an espresso machine. What am I supposed to do with it? Okay, moment of truth. So every combination works except for when I'm going 3.3 to 8.3. Literally every combination works except that one. Okay. So, 3.3 to 8.3.
Ready to work.
It's still broken. No! OG Shakespeare, what's up? Welcome in. Well, that's frustrating, because I thought I figured out what the problem was. And ironically... Yeah, there's the crash. Ironically, if I disable that asset spawner altogether, it fixes it. But yeah, welcome in, OG Shakespeare and friends. Yokes on you, go west, Halfd0rk, Mosquita.
G to the M.
Escape room artist. Wicked you too. Ian the IT guy, welcome. So, I had some bad news today. I'm trying decaf coffee out. Haters gonna hate. Bert, what's up, dude? OG Shakespeare, how was your stream? Hope it was chillaxing. Oh no! Slap. Okay, I gotta mute this. Oh no. How the heck do you go from espresso to decaf? I've been drinking too much caffeine, and so this is me cold quitting. Might as well be water, says Bert. Yeah, Blue Tulip said the same thing. It's not that tasty either, I'll be honest. It's like, it really is, like, lacking depth. Like, coffee has, like, a specific bite to it. This decaf, it feels too, bland. It's gross. No, it's not a bad suggestion either, Escape Room Artist. I drank decaf when I was pregnant and for a while after she was born. Oh, I got you, Halfd0rk. So what you're saying is, when or if I get pregnant, that's when I should drink decaf. Well, plot twist, I am pregnant. Oh, hey, 97A. Happy half day. Yeah, I don't really recommend decaf coffee. But I needed a change. So, changing. Drakusha, what's happening? Understandable. Yeah, OG. I couldn't avoid it. Halfd0rk just... She gets around town, that's all. Ugh. Well, I'm back to bug testing to try and figure out the solution for this. I'm not sure what the problem could be. So, but this is what's on my mind, so this is what we're working on. However, if there are people with questions, GameMaker related, you know, feel free to ask. Garnikin, hello! Welcome in. Fancy flavored creamer? Yeah, that's an option.
Gee, Ray, what do you want to do tonight?
The same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try
to take over the world. The only thing I don't like about bug testing is how long it takes to restart GameMaker. So, would rather not have to restart this often. But I can get Vox Edit open on the side. That way there's at least something we can be doing. We can optimize. Okay, so first thing that I wanted to prove, this is just for myself, is that it's this asset that is breaking things. Now, instead of spawning 5.2, I could change it to like 5.3, and we'll see if it still works. So essentially my theory was that the specific box was not getting destroyed properly, and so it was on a loop. Okay, so it's either going to crash, or let's see what happens if I bring it here first. So, no problems. Okay. So, that is a good sign. 3.3 to 8.6 worked, and it didn't crash. So there is a problem with 5.2. So, my first step at troubleshooting is going to be to recreate this. And we'll go ahead and pull up a working version, which was 5.3, which is the one we just tried. So right away, first thing I noticed is that this is using a single player plant behavior. I think pretty much all of them have defaulted to multiplayer, so that tells me that I recreated this at some point. So this is pretty much the way I set it up many months ago, and it worked. And now 8.2 rolls around, it still works, and it's the parts that I fixed that have broken. So this is just me and my suffering in GameMaker that I hope you all learn from. If you have a mechanic that works in, let's just say, 8.1, and then it breaks in 8.2, give it a couple weeks. Usually they fix that stuff, and I jumped the gun and tried to fix it myself, and that just ended up breaking it more. costing me several hours of labor. Garnican says, I had an issue. I have a block ready. I place it. It gets placed, and after a second, it kind of mirrors its surface. I don't think I've encountered that specific bug, Garnican, but if you have, like, your block tool, and it's not allowing you to place more than, you know, like, one block in a very specific location, that just requires a restart. That's GameMaker basically breaking. Yeah, 9A. Yeah. I know you've had your own fair share of fun mechanics. So, first thought is to take a look at the hierarchy here. So I have a... Oh, this might be why it broke. It looks like I have multiple plant behaviors when the parent asset already has the plant behavior. And again, this is me referencing the transitional period where I tried to fix things that had broken. I was looking for solutions to a new problem, and then they basically fixed the things they broke in my mechanics. So, yeah, all of this was working perfectly at one point in time. 8.2 rolls around, everything breaks. I spend about a week trying to fix the things that broke. And then they return that functionality that had broken it. And so this is why I'm frustrated. It's very frustrating. Like I'm not going to skirt around it. But I also learned from the experience. Closing time.
You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
It's not closing time yet. Julie Sancho, welcome. But yeah, I just wanted to vent a little bit, so thanks for listening. But now that I'm looking at it, I'm fairly certain, I'm like 70% sure that this is why it was crashing. It's because I have plant behaviors parented to plant behaviors, and they're all being destroyed on the same exact message. That sounds like a pretty reasonable way for GameMaker to be like, uh-oh, I'm dying. I'm dying. Bye-bye. Okay. So this looks fine now. And I'm going to go ahead and save it as a new preset, just in case I have to go back and look at the old version. So we're going to call this Create New 5.2.2. I had to do this during my bug tests for the other ones as well. Because again, like I had no idea what was breaking. And it's only just today that we found a solution. Presets aren't saving. That's another fun bug. And I just saved. Because I have fat fingers. Hopefully Control Z still works.
Ready to work.
Yikes. Lucas! Unyikes! How are you? Welcome in, Lucas. Drakusha asks if anyone is planning to stake their land on Binance. I have no idea that you could do that. So, also, probably not. I will not be doing that. But if anybody else is. So yeah, 9A, 7A, weren't you the one that mentioned like this was happening frequently? Where presets weren't saving? Like, do I have to restart GameMaker just to save a preset? Because that's very annoying. There it is now. But you guys were there a minute ago when I saved it. Seen it frequently. Ugh. It looks like it's saved though. I'm good. Oh, we missed you too. I hope you had a fantastic time in Korea, Lucas. Ooh, Escape from Art is considering it. Okay, so, moment of truth now. So this is the second moment of truth. I'm gonna plug in this new preset, and we're gonna hope it doesn't crash. That's all I can hope for. Literally the one thing we've been testing the last, like, 3 days. Okay, so here's 5-5. Removing it will give me 5-2. So this is 5-2. And now, it needs to be destroyed properly when I bring 3-3 to 8-3. It's still broken. Still broken. Still broken. This is me hoping it doesn't crash. Like, sometimes when and this is, again, like, in last night's research, if I just spam a few things, it doesn't crash. So... Nope. Lucas says, Korea was wonderful. Happy to be back. We're happy you're back, too. I'm sure you have lots of stories to share. With a 20 grand staking pool. Ooh, Drakusha, that's interesting. Garnikin with the D&D question. Someone creates a visual illusion of a full moon on a non-full moon night. Will nearby werewolves in human form get turned? Will they turn back if the illusion is dispelled? That's a good question. So, if it's at night, this is actually like a Dragon Ball Z related theory, Garnikin. Even if it's fake, as long as it looks real enough to the person, so that would require a dice roll to see if they are deceived. And if they are deceived, if they believe it to be the full moon, it would work. Escape from Artist, that does sound delicious. Okay, I need a backup Vox Edit asset to make. Oh yeah, we were making our poster. I'll keep making the poster. It's so cute. So usually I'll make backups as I continue to build. This is more like pixel art than voxel art. It looks so derpy. I wish I could make a layer translucent. That would be very helpful. Like if I could, instead of disabling this layer, made it at like 50% opacity. But what do I know? I'm just a game maker. There's ways to cheese it though. Can't you just duplicate and cut bits out? Yeah, Ian, that's a good suggestion. Here's what I was planning to do. I was basically going to make a new layer and then draw on top of it. And so that's pretty much the same thing as you suggested. Yeah, Icon has cheeseburger. That's a good suggestion. So a fat tipsy. So now I'm just drawing on top of it in a new layer. Gonna give her some angry eyebrows. Yeah, I don't like the way that looks. Maybe I do that in Animator. This will allow me to customize it a little bit more. It's a work in progress. Okay, I gotta get rid of the stash. Okay, so it breaks when I spawn. Oh, it didn't save. What? So it didn't save the correct preset. I mean, we saw it spawn the right one, so it's not too big of an issue. Trying to understand here where it's going wrong. And I'm fairly certain it's just not being destroyed properly. Okay. We're trying new things. Fried dumplings, yes please. Oh man, I don't think there's like any Korean restaurants near me. It's only in like big cities that you'll find like proper Korean food. Especially the ones where they cook in front of you. Oh, that's so good. Ooh, did that crash? This was supposed to be destroyed. Well, actually, no. Wait, yes. Wait, no, yes, no, yes, no. Everything's supposed to be destroyed. It's supposed to be destroyed on water.puzzle.reset. Which is going to the medium tags. Okay. So the water.puzzle reset function does work. Hey Sparky, good morning. So next thing I'm trying is to make sure it's destroyed when I click the reset. And it is. And all my plugs respawn. Okay. What could be breaking? Is there speaker detect entities? These are all using single player. These do not have tags. These do not have tags. I don't think it's a problem, but I also am not interested in avoiding a solution. So what I'll do here is delete these speakers, add multiplayer speaker, and it looks as though it kept the same settings even when adjusting it in bulk. So that's a pretty nice benefit. So these all work. It's the problem that I'm encountering is when this asset spawns, it's not being removed properly when other assets are interacting with it. So just to test it one more time, we'll do a quick save, and then I'll get to the point where the combinations are crashing my game. Ugh. Okay, so this is where the crash was happening, but because I've removed this box, these are not crashing the game. Now, if I enable this asset spawner, we're going to encounter a crash, and I'm just confirming it. Now, I've changed a few things. If they've fixed, my crash, I am happy. If they do not fix my crash, well, I am still happy. I am just disappointed. That's all. So here's where the crash occurs. And we are still crashing. So it's crashing with something to do with this box. This box is not being removed properly. And if I hit the reset button, oh, looks like it removed it properly then. But here comes the crash. Like, I'm not even phased anymore because I know what is triggering it, I guess. Byverse Art, how are you? I've seen your progress on your Twitch channel, Byverse. And good luck in the upcoming Game Jam. If you guys are looking for more game making, check out his channel. Ooh, Sparky, have a good time cleaning. But yeah, welcome in, Byverse. Okay, more angry cat painting. Wait, why is she angry though? When it's hanging in there, kitty. Maybe I should flip him upside down. there's so many different emotions we could capture. Well, now I just want to make some eyebrows on fleek. What emotion should be feeling? Oh, thanks, Lucas. It's the good synth. The synth waves. Pathetic. Hey, just because he hasn't heard my music for the 1000th time doesn't mean he can't enjoy it, V. Oh, the emotion. Okay, V. I don't know what emotion to convey, though. If it's a hang in there kitty. I think I prefer the angry, though. It's like, why do I have to hang in there? So we'll keep it for now. So let's try making the pattern on the cat. Emotional damage. I'm trying to make it as accurate as I can to my cat. My cat. Which, if you didn't know, those emotes are based off of. And now you know. So now you're ready for the pop quiz. Where are we going? Yep. Are you ready for the quiz? Okay. The code word will be on the screen. For cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper. So by typing that in, if you are, I think, subscribed, it'll play the emote. I need a picture of my cat. I'll be right back. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Oh, go west, you're missing the D. Lucas, I don't know why yours didn't work. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Skadoosh.
Skadoosh? What's up, Box Magada? Wogaben.
We are building really well.
Oh, I haven't even.
Woohoo! I gotta give her whiskers. Will it be a three-dimensional poster? Oh, sorry. Getting distracted. It's perfect. Hang in there, kitty. Ah! It's perfect. You're perfect. We're all perfect. We're all perfect here. Except for that one guy. Whiskers. Look, it's Tipsy. Aw. That's cute, B. Now, my cat's actual name, like, when I adopted her from the pet shelter, her name was Tipper. Like, Tipper. Like, tipping over. Tipsy was just kind of like the nickname I gave her. I like Tipsy more. Hmm. I mean, those are definitely whiskers. I think 3 is probably good. It is nice to see progress in Vox Edit. Unlike Game Maker, where progress is paid for with blood, sweat, and tears. Okay, so why are you breaking, sir? What is causing you to break? I think I may have to recreate this asset. So that's what we'll start with. We're gonna take the battery associated with it. We'll call it 5.2.3. And it does need the asset spawner. I'll double check the settings here. I mean, it looks fine. Probably do like 1.1 on the offset. 2. I'll go ahead and save this preset. I'll keep the plant behavior on. I don't think it matters if I do single player or multiplayer here. I want to eventually convert it all to single player, so I might as well put that. And then we're also going to add the reset message that would destroy this. And we'll go ahead and save the preset. And we'll plug it into the asset spawner. And we'll save. All cats have 7 names. That's true, Lucas. Like Baby and Boo Boo. The Soul Stone. Yeah, Lucas, I've already pushed like 3 people over a cliff. Things aren't getting any better. In fact, my life has gotten a lot worse now that the feds are after me. But I'm pretty well hidden. Nobody's gonna find me in my mom's basement. Wait, did I say that out loud? Yeah, Julie, Tipsy the not-so-sober cat. She's been drinking a lot of milk. Alright, we gotta make sure that preset I just made is in my inventory, which it is. You pushed the wrong person. That's true, Vvox. I gotta push the informant. I was taking bets on which of the friends was the informant. But now I know. I've summarized who it is, V. Huh, V? Thought we were friends. Okay, bring that there. So I've saved it, so I'm not afraid of a crash. I am fearful of a crash, which is the same thing. So this is where the crash would occur. It's right here. It still crashed. Still crashed. Okay. I'm going to remove the asset spawner now. And I guess we'll see what happens. It's just one of those things where it's like, it doesn't make sense as to why it's crashing. Yeah, Fred, I know you can relate. I'm sure you found equally frustrating mechanics. So thanks, Fred.
You will be all right.
There.
Thanks,
No!
Vvox.
This is how I feel right now. Yeah! That's just how I feel. Let's go! Okay, if I duplicate this... I think flipping it would work, but I also have the inclination to just orient them better. It's a lot of finesse work. I'm sure a lot of you voxel artists could be surgeons if you wanted to. I'm not saying you should go to surgeon school. I'm just saying if you really wanted to, you could probably save a life. Play Operation in the streets. This is art. The eyes are doing it for me. Okay. Hmm. Giveaway. Wicked one. Zombie Tipsy, never. I mean, if I had the technology, yeah. If she passed away, I'd probably I'd make her a zombie. GG! Does that make me a bad person? Thanks, Wicked. GG! Congrats. Oh, did you guys want to play something with stream avatars? I think I can make you all fart at the same time. I have that power. Gas it up. Them eyes though, right, Lucas? That's the hope. We need to intimidate our enemies with posters that say, "Hang in there, kitty." Okay, so this preset is plugged in correctly. Now, what I'm destroying is going to be much more simplified because it's still crashing. So, I'm going to completely just remove the asset spawner. And I'm going to remove the plant behavior. because I'm trying to process of elimination this crash that keeps happening. And we'll delete it from the map, just in case. Beans! A good demotivational poster, yeah. Oh, there's honestly, yes. I can't say actually what I was about to say, so I caught myself. Caught myself. It was me about to say something NDA, so it's like, it wasn't even like a bad joke or anything, it was just like something I'm not allowed to say. Okay, so here's where the crash occurs. Okay, we are making progress again. It did not crash. I should be able to go back into edit mode. And all I did was remove all of the children from that asset. That asset. So what I'm going to do here is basically take the working assets off of one. So this is the asset that I think is bugged. Something went wrong. I don't know what went wrong, but something did. So I'm going to take... Well, that's what I did last time, was I duplicated from the one that went wrong. So I need to recreate the asset. First thing I'm going to do is get a working asset spawner. We'll do 5.2.3 AS for asset spawner. And we'll just make sure each individual part is working. So the asset spawner, all we have to do is swap out the 5.2 plug. And it could be the plug, honestly. So I think we'll take a quick look at the plug. So this has a trail of fire. That's fine. Pickable component, indicator component. Medium tag, 5.2 tag. And then the health component is being destroyed with a negative number. That's it. That's all this asset does. I don't think this is the problem. However, I've been wrong before. So I'm going to change this number. This is like the one thing that I think could have affected it. Everything else looks fine. And this is going to be number 2. So we're plugging that in. And then I'm going to attach them in the hierarchy. Great. So before I give this a plant behavior, I'm going to make sure this preset works. So again, like, this is me just trying to figure out like a bug that has been bothering me for the entire week. And I can't even tell you what like the problem is. It's just one asset is not communicating properly. So like my solution at this point, after days of frustration, and most of my progress and just working on this has been on my stream, so it's not like a huge deal. But from what I understand, this might just be a corrupted asset. Okay. Okay. Alright, that's a good sign. So, it's not the asset spawner that's breaking. Next up, we're going to try the plant behaviors. I didn't like this offset. Okay. So again, I'm taking a working detector here. And then this one we're probably going to be duplicating a few times. Hiding it inside the asset. So this is going to be 5.2 slash whatever. And here's the original here. So what I can do is use this for reference. So we have a lot of vectors to duplicate. Now, to save myself some time, I might just duplicate these and see if it still works. Because that's a lot of assets. Oh my god, it's still going. A lot of assets I have to recreate. Okay, so first thing I'll do is delete 0.2. So I have this saved as a preset if I need to revisit it, the one I just deleted. So I'm not worried about deleting it. This asset, I'm going to have to parent together. So if we were to look 5.2, I'll have the whole list here, so I can parent everything back together. And just so I can, like, go back a few steps if I need to, I'm going to save this as a new preset. We'll delete this one, don't need that one. Sadly, I can't bulk move assets to a parent. Okay, so now we're going to save this as number 4. And this doesn't really affect my puzzle so much, but it does make it a little more cluttered in my inventory. So like if I'm looking at all my 5s, I'll notice like I struggled with 5.2 because it's a jerk. And it did save, it just took a moment. And then the asset spawner that spawns it, we're just going to make sure it's finding the correct one. And now we'll save it again. Corrupted asset, right? Okay, so this is round 2 of seeing what breaks. Eventually. Holy. Still saving. I even went over to Vox at it because it was taking too long. I'm gonna have to grab my cat and double check this. He's not gonna be happy about that. Okay. Pretty please. Don't break, pretty please. It's probably got something to do with the plant behavior. Okay, so that spawned the asset. You can see it spawned the plug. Let's see if the plug works. Uh-oh. Okay, well that's only because I don't have the plant behavior active. Why is it offset, though? Huh. Okay, so this is where the crash occurs. And it's not crashing. That's a good thing. That's a great thing. I like that. That's nice. I like that. That's pretty good. Okay, I need to lower this. Alright, and now we're going to be playing with plant behavior. This is where it could be crashing. It's 3.3.2. So that was my debug message. And reset. So this also needs these tags, or at least the blue tag. And we'll resave the preset. Yeah, there's a good chance that I've just been maybe rushing through this saving of presets. Because it does take a little while to save. Seems to be fine now. Oh, it takes 5 minutes to save every time. I think the spawn system, like how you place it in GameMaker and doesn't follow the spawn position anymore, doesn't follow. If I encounter it, I'll be sure to point it out, because right now it's been the least of my worries. I think plant behavior is like what's causing most of my crashes. And then the offset, I can't say I've seen that before yet. Alright, well I saved it, so let's see if we crash again. It did not crash. That's a good sign. And we're able to get back into edit mode. This was destroyed on the wrong message. So this was my debug message. So I'm going to delete it. Save the preset again. Give it a moment. Excuse me. Okay. Okay. Alright, this is progress. This is, in fact, progress. So now, what I'll do is add the same messages that destroyed the original. And hopefully we're back to a working puzzle here. So it's very likely that one of these particular messages was crashing my game. So I'm going to just say that out loud so that when I'm inputting them, I can be aware. Like, oh, one of these messages could be bad. And then we'll also copy-paste the indicator component. Now, the indicator, very unlikely to have been the problem. But I think it might be worthwhile, just because I am over this bug, over this crash, I'm going to make sure it's not the indicator by saving the preset. And testing it with only the indicator being the new addition. Bad message, bad. Honestly though, like, it's things like these where I don't understand what's happening, like what's going wrong, that infuriate me the most, where it's like, I feel like I'm helpless, like like I don't have control. Which, as a game designer, it's kind of like the opposite of what my role is, where it's like I am in control of everything. So when stuff breaks, it's not a fun feeling. And I know a lot of you game makers know exactly what I'm talking about, so preaching to the choir here. Okay, so that's the indicator. Everything spawned normally. And this is where the crash would happen. But it did not crash, so we're good. Alright, so now, taking that screenshot, I'm going to be inputting all of these messages. This is probably my favorite feature of the plant behavior, is being able to have multiple messages to destroy it. Before, I was using a message broadcaster that would funnel messages. So a message broadcaster had this functionality where multiple messages could be received. And it was the only one that could do that. Now, pretty much every behavior and component can have multiple messages be the input and... Well, no, just input, not output. But yeah, so gotta recreate that. So, when is 5.2 destroyed? Well, when I'm carrying it to anything. So, 3.0, 3.1, 3.2, and when things are being carried to it, it's also destroyed, which would be the reverse. Hey, Irotos, how are you? V, thanks for lurking. I'm doing well, thanks you for asking. How's your day going? Just trying to fix some bugs. We are making progress, though. (5.2/3.3). This would be 5.2/8.1. So this is just all the various combinations that one can make in my puzzle here. And by covering them all, it really, I hope, adds a sense of immersion. Where it's like, oh, I could just sit here and just put puzzle pieces together for the rest of my life. Five. And then this should be the last one of this section. Great. And then we also have to have the 8s. So if I am carrying 5.2, I'm going to bring it to something else. So this would start probably around... Well, could be 8.0, sure. Right? Yeah. (1/5.2). I really hope this doesn't crash again. Swayze Streams, what's up, dude? Have they started giving the option yet to claim April's festival awards? Claim button on events still blurred out. Well, Swayze, I do understand that a lot of creators and players have been unable to get their claims. And you're not alone. I'm sorry that's happening. I do not have any information to help. If anything, it is still attached to your account, and from what I understand, they are constantly getting reports of people, you know, not being able to claim these things, and if you are falling into that same category as someone else, you're only benefiting from that. So it's like, eventually, you'll get your stuff. You're in the system, you know? And if they're constantly, you know, trying to appease these people that keep coming forward, being like, where's my rewards? Eventually, you're going to be lumped in with one of those groups too. But yeah, I don't have anything to confirm or deny. I'm just trying to give you a little hope. Because hope makes the world go round. Pretty sure. Like, I'm not like a geographer or anything. Alright, so that was the last message. So we're going to save this as a new version because I'm tired. I don't want to keep trying to troubleshoot this if it's going to break again. I'm tired. Oh, it was like 2 months. Yeah, Swayze. If anything, you know, this system that they have in place, like, they're trying to rule out bad actors. Like, I'm sure you're aware of the many people who are just trying to get a quick buck in crypto. I have been told that there were, in a couple of different, like, leaderboard situations, as well as competitions such as the game jams, where people were, like, funneling accounts all towards one account. So, like, one dude was making, like, 20 or so accounts and just playing sandbox all day. And then all of those rewards that they made were directly sent to one account. So there's some, like, really shady stuff that Sandbox is trying to avoid. And there's really not a good system to, like, filter that out, you know? Go, you never got your leaderboard rewards. That's so... I'm sorry, man. That sucks. Yeah, but it is on the blockchain, Swayze, so it's like... the people that did this are now, like, permanently banned. So it's like, if you're claiming rewards and then, like, instantly sending them to an account that has also been sent rewards from other accounts...
Bye, have a great time.
Yeah, that's, your account's pretty much locked. So, good luck trying to appeal for it. But yeah, a lot of bad actors in the space. Sandbox is trying to combat it. Them trying is, like, the least we can ask for. But, you know, the common people are also getting frustrated because we're not getting anything. So, I understand the frustrations. Just know that Sandbox is trying to make it right. Alright, here's the moment of truth. It's working. It's working. Oh my god, it's working. Oh, I'm so happy. So I recreated the bugged asset from the ground up. I would love to understand, you know, where it went wrong. I just have assumptions because I have been looking at it for the last, like, 3 days. And I still have no clue why it broke. I think it was just like a corrupted asset. I mean, the original had plant behaviors on the children, but I removed those and it was still breaking. So that's what I believe was the problem. But yeah, oh my god, I'm very excited. Like, this is finished. In a relative sense. Like, the mechanic itself is back to working order. The next thing I would probably edit or start working on with this particular puzzle is the unlock mechanic. So essentially, I have some detectors here that understand which combination is on the map, and that will have the particular door unlocked. But yeah, this is a great point to stop this particular puzzle for today. Probably just work on the poster for the rest of the stream. Thanks, V. Thanks, Swayze. remember that in Season 3, over 6,000 accounts were removed from the leaderboard. Yeah. It's, this is a livelihood for a lot of people in third world countries. Because, even though, like, I'm just giving an example here. In the States, me putting in sandbox playtime, and let's just say I played every single game, I would argue that I make 100 USD. Now, 100 USD, and let's just say India, Bangladesh, 100 USD might be like a month's of wages. Like, for me, that's like a day or two of wages. But in India, like, if you're earning a month's of wages by playing games and funneling sand to your employer who supplied the PC, like, I understand. I get it. But we all suffer because, you know, like, people are abusing the system like that. Okay, let's make some eyes. Yeah, I feel for those people too. It's like, what else are they supposed to do? Starve? That's obviously not the answer. Starving is not the answer. I think I might split these in two. We all suffer because people. True. Yeah, escape room artists, it's hard to determine, like, when an asset becomes corrupted, though. Like, I think that's the main problem. It's like, how do I know this is, like, not working because of my incompetence? Because the mechanic was punched in? Because I had a typo? Or is it the asset itself? I love it. Too vampire-y. Hmm. Like playing Jenga. Oh, that's a reference. Yeah, that's true, 97A. I did look at the log for this particular problem, and it did not help me. Maybe I didn't find the right line in the code, but yeah, I didn't get much help from it. But yes, that can help sometimes. Is it a tower shield? This? It could be. Could become one. This is looking more like a monster than my cat, who is also a monster. She's a pocket monster. It's looking worse the more I tamper with it. Meow. Yeah. An escape room artist has been doing a lot of work on his own streams. If you guys are interested in learning how he handles some problems, he's got a good teaching method going on. Check out his stream. And of course, Fred and Ferd, the late night game maker. Are there any other streaming game makers? I know OG Shakespeare, for sure. He streams from time to time. His process. Lately, they've been doing a lot of competitions. But I know in the mornings, I think OG, like, exclusively creates. Looking vicious. Maybe she needs, like, bottom fangs. It looks so derpy, though. But, like, in a charming way? I don't know, it feels a little too derpy. Maybe it needs some, like, light in the eyes. It's better. Alright, I gotta go grab my cat for comparison. Right back. She's not having fun. You not having fun? Alright, look at me. Okay, look at me. Where you going? Hmm. Okay. Needs more like darker color. So this brown I'm gonna keep, but I want to change it. So we'll copy that, paste that. I like it. It's cute. I'll probably adjust the font a little bit. It's cute. So I'm making them back up. Let's try giving an outline to this. Well, I hate it. If I spread the letters out a little bit more, maybe. Or I can change this to the yellow. It'll be more like a backdrop or a shadow. It's not perfect. I'm just getting a feel for it anyway. I forgot about the eyebrows. I think I'll add like a symbol, maybe like a fish or something. So right now the eye is drawn heavily to the bottom here, but maybe there needs to be like something right here. Maybe we can add some really simple shapes. Let's try simple circle. Think like old 90s like carpeting. Oh, no. Yeah. I think the people that stream GameMaker in here, I'm going to try and rattle off the ones I know about. Brentford. I know Roxy Miguel streams it sometimes. Escape Room Artist. OG Shakespeare. Tempa Studios. Touche. Panda Pops from time to time. Alex, most of the time he's in GameMaker, he'll be testing something. Kamisaze. Biverse and Art has been doing some really good streams on his. Oh, hey Roxy, we summoned you. Welcome in. If I'm missing anybody, I know Escape Room Artist, if I didn't say his name. So I think the yellow actually fits really well. That was just kind of like the default color I went with. I'm open to suggestions, but I think yellow and purple is pretty good. The text being blue, I'm not attached to. In fact, we might try like a purple. Just so we go with the that color scheme. Simple. Oh, thank you, Tom. Looker Studio. What's Looker Studio? Very cool. Yep, Halfd0rk's on the list. King of Crypto. Brentford. Cyber Dragon. How could I forget to mention Cyber Dragon? I should be ashamed of myself. Sparky and Lula. But yeah, I was just trying to think of game makers in particular. The United Grand Halls, yep. But we're keeping an eye out.
Oh no!
We suck again! It is true. We do suck. Again. Again! Okay, so for a triangle, I'm going to just make a line. Crop it. Center it. And then in my simples, we're going to do triangle 1. Eight. Math. Oh, I hate math. Math! Holy. Math and my OCD do not mix together very well. Alright guys, it's 10 o'clock. Probably going to be wrapping up here. We'll see if anybody's currently live. I have a Roomba. My cat does not like Roomba. I'm gonna eat you. Tipsy, it's gonna eat you. Say bye to the people. Bye-bye, everybody. What's my Roomba's name? Dagger. You know, like the weapon. No, that's not his name. Alright. Is anybody live? Nope, just me. Blue Tulip's live, so if you guys stick around, you'll get some channel points. Pumbaa. Oh, Pumbaa's a good name for a Roomba. Yeah, Pickaxe starts an hour from now, I believe. So if you guys are interested in some Lucky Miner Wednesdays. Stick around on Twitch, and you'll catch him in about an hour. Ow. It's eating things. Okay, bye everybody. Ah! Ah! What are you doing?
You can do it! You're all free now!
Same time. You don't have to go home, but you
Can't stay here. Okay, bye.